Hey everyone, some Dawn of War gameplay, 4v4 Oasis of Shar, very popular map. I'm playing as Sister of Battle, so this is Sister of Battle gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the teams, talk for a bit, and then get it started. This is a pretty long replay, so I'll try not to talk too much. So we got Space Marines, Team 1, Chaos over here, so Chaos and Space Marine. Now Killmore has actually been in a lot of my videos, I want to say about 10, so he's a recurring player, as Chaos player. You got Eldar, you always want Eldar on your team. The Eldar player is usually just better than everyone. So you got Eldar player. And me as Sister of Battle. Now I haven't played Sister of Battle in about a month, so I'm pretty rusty at it. It used to be my main. I have a lot of Sister of Battle videos, but over time I just kind of stopped. So not really a Sister of Battle player anymore. But this was done yesterday. So very recent gameplay, very fresh. So we'll see how well I do. And this was random teams too. This was all random team. Another Space Marine player. Now everyone here has about 500 hours or more, so no one here is a noob. According to this guy's profile, he has about 2,000 games played. So this guy here has, I think, more hours than me. It's a very experienced player. This Space Marine player here. They did choose their factions before we started. So this guy chose Space Marine. Then we got Sister of Battle. This Sister of Battle player chose random. So we got Sister of Battle player by random. Now what's funny is from the chat. I was reading the chat, and according to the chat, I'm pretty sure this Sister of Battle player and this Space Marine player both know each other. I'm pretty sure these two know each other. So they have a bit of an advantage there. And then you got Tao. This guy here was actually the host. So a pretty cool guy hosting games. It is the new year. So 2024. New action, new mods, new players. I'm on this Discord server, and every day we get about 3 or 4 new people. So lots of new people flooding in. And yeah, I'm hoping Dawn of War picks up again, gets popular, does well. I'm hoping this is a good year for Dawn of War. We'll see. And then lastly, we got Space Marines. Now, this is going to be my opponent, right? This Space Marine player is going to be my opponent. This is the one I'm going to be fighting against. And yeah, so Sister of Battle versus Space Marines. And I did do a tier list video. I put Sister of Battle far below Space Marine. So it's going to be a struggle. If you guys don't know much about Dawn of War, I do have a tier list video and some guides out there. That should help you out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start it. Like I said, this is a pretty long replay, so I'm going to go ahead and start it. So when I play Sister of Battle, I always make 2 squads. I make 2 squads to capture the map quicker and fight faster. And on this map here, Oasis of Shar, you want to fight like right away. You want to fight as soon as the game starts. That's basically how this map works. You just want to fight like as soon as the game starts. You just want to fight. So that was my plan. All right. So I'm gonna make 2 squads and just go for it. And I like making 2 squads on every map. I'm not much of a fast decker. I'm not much of a quick level 2 guy. Now this is me being really rusty at Sister Battle. For the past couple weeks, I just been playing Space Marine on Crucible mod. I'm thinking of making a Crucible mod video, Space Marine gameplay. So we'll see. I'm trying to make the gameplay good, so I've been practicing a lot. And this is what I mean. I think everybody knows each other. I just joined a lobby. I chatted for like a minute with the other players, and then we started playing. So that's as far as I know. So I play standard. Pretty rusty at the game, so I just play standard. I do a late generator. This generator is kind of late. That's what I like to do. Very aggressive Eldar player, very aggressive Tau player.
Sisters of Battle reported.
And this Space Marine player kind of does the same thing as me. You see 2 squads here. So the Space Marine player has a similar playstyle. And this Eldar player is nuts. You'll see in a bit, but this Eldar player does some really wacky stuff here in a bit. And double generator opening is very risky. Oh yeah, I do want to mention it's January and it's winter. And because it's winter, I'm a bit sick right now. I was gonna record this last night, but I was just super sick. Another thing I want to talk about is because we are getting new players on Discord, I will explain this. I'll try to explain this best I can to new players. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. So if you look at the numbers here, 20 damage, right? 28 damage. So my army's weaker, right? 20 damage. 28 damage. Now it is 2 squads. It's 2 squads shooting 1 squad. But even with having an extra squad, this is a fight I can't win. This 1 squad would take out both my squads. So I detached the missionary here just so I can have this is how I won this fight, even though my army is weaker. This is how you win a fight that you can't win. Okay. If my missionary dies, then I'm screwed. But for now, I can win this fight. And good on this guy. He knew he lost advantage. Good micro there. And this is where we do kind of a back and forth. We do this back and forth for a while. This is why I like to do 2 squads. Having this extra squad helped out a lot. It did delay my commander. I'm not a huge fan of the Sister of Battle commander, so I usually make her last. I just don't really like her.
I will strike cannot stand against the Tau.
Here I tried to spread my army out. This is, you can't miss. These guys can miss. If you run at an angle like this, you can dodge. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am dodging. And then you have this wild commander fight. So there's 3 commanders there. Cultist, missionary. 4 commanders now. You don't see the Farseer too often. Just a wild fight. And then you got this Space Marine player here likes turrets. He's a big fan of turrets. So you see a lot of turret action. So very cheap army here. Very cheap scout army. Very expensive Space Marine army. Here I got the fire grenades. Now the fire grenades might have been a mistake by me. As you can see here, it didn't really help out that much. They are taking damage, but it didn't really help out. So the fire grenades might have been a mistake by my part. Here we just kind of micro each other to death. You see me microing, you see him microing. And we both have about the same amount of skill. We're both just trying to micro each other. Again, I have a weaker army, but if I keep dodging the bullets, I should win. So that's my plan right now. I'm just kind of dodging back and forth until I win this fight. I think it's possible to win this fight with these two squads. I do need faith. So I'm getting faith now. See, the Space Marine player here really likes turrets. Yeah, you should probably detach the commander. That way you have another a fighter. And you need these guys in melee stance. You need these guys in melee stance. Here I force him to make a choice. Shoot my listening point. Shoot my listening post, or shoot my army. He decided to shoot my listening post. So that was like a 50-50 there. I think if I was any other faction, I probably would have won this fight by now. But Sisters is just not that great. Losing the builders hurt a lot. This economy here isn't really playable. 62 to 10. It's not what I call playable. Here I kept getting upgrades because I needed an edge. Without the upgrades, there's just no way. Here I pushed him back. If the Force Commander just went in with the sword, the Force Commander would win. So, Force Commander with sword just could easily tear all this apart. Chaos looks like they're level 2. Tau shenanigans, Sister shenanigans, Dark Reapers. Very expensive opening from Eldar. Double generator and Dark Reapers. That's an extremely expensive opening. And this commander here is actually a detector, Chaos Lord, so you can detect stealth suits. Here I get my economy going because it's just unplayable. Once you get enough experience, you'll know when your economy is just terrible. Really, you want it to be like 90. Once you get it to 90, that's fine. See, now it's at 80, which is almost playable. I really want this to get to like 90 or so. This guy here is still placing down turrets. Now these turrets can actually be countered with either the power sword or servo skulls. You can use servo skulls to counter the turrets. So these turrets can be countered pretty easily. You can servo skull this listening post and destroy it. And that's why I'm a Space Marine main. I'm a huge fan of the servo skull. Here's Tau came in. Now Sisters of Battle is not very good, and now you have Tau and Space Marine. So pretty rough start. This is a very expensive opening for Tau. So I see this army here, and I'm like, oh, he must be level 1. This is a very expensive army. Here I gotta run away. It's like 4 squads against like 1. So looks like Space Marines is level 2. Sisters of Battle is level 2. Chaos is level 2. I am level 2. So everybody went level 2 around 9 minutes, give or take. Assault Marines. I think Assault Marines were a good idea. A better idea was just put these guys in assault melee stance. That's all you really had to do was just. And if you see snipers like these, the way to counter that is to make a librarian. So you need to go level 2 and make a librarian. But this guy here doesn't know that. He doesn't know how to counter this. He doesn't know how to deal with scouts. You got Grey Knights on this side. Now Sister of the Battle doesn't really have a counter for Grey Knights. There's no real way for me to counter that. Now my plan right now is to make assassins. I can make the assassin and kill the commanders. So that's what's going on in my head right now. I should make assassins. Now the Sister of Battle assassins are no joke. They're extremely powerful. Oh yeah, here's the part where I said Eldar gets really wacky. Kills like 3 builders, I think, which is a pretty big deal. Kills 3 builders, distracts this big army. Looks like Tau Commander's upgraded. It's hard to tell, but I think he's upgraded. If he's upgraded, that means he's level 2. Try to slow down Space Marines. This army here is just not strong enough. I got 1 squad. So yeah, my plan right now is to make assassins because I don't have a counter for Grey Knights. Sisters versus Grey Knights is rough. Yeah, this guy has no idea how to fight scouts. He has good micro though. Pretty good micro. Yeah, there's Chaplain too. If I can kill the detectors, I don't even know why this guy made a servo skull. But if I can kill the detectors, like the servo skull and the librarian, I can get my assassins out. And really, my plan is to kill everything with assassin. That's my plan. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to go for like a really strong vehicle. I think just having a really strong vehicle and trying to dodge, try to dodge bullets. That's the plan. Now this here is pretty cool. 2-on-1 fight. This is okay in a team game, but this guy here was definitely panicking. He just now hit level 2 at 12 minutes. He could have hit level 2 a long time ago. He really did not need his armory. That was his mistake. He really did not need the armory. You could have made like a... I mean, the grenade is good. You could have gotten the grenade upgrade. So what's interesting is this army here has all meltas, which is anti-building, but no bolters, which is anti-infantry. So this entire army here is dedicated to anti-building. Zero anti-infantry, which means it would actually struggle against this army here, and it would actually struggle against this army here. Now we do have a little bit of we do have some Rhino spam. You got some Rhino spam going on. Now Rhino spam is actually an okay strategy. I think Rhino spam can work. And then we have this. Killmore actually does this a lot. I play with Killmore a lot, and he does this cheeky teleport over here. He's got obliterators. Now these Grey Knights can like one-shot obliterators, and obliterators are not cheap at all. So these obliterators go down. That's a huge loss. Looks like Tau lost 1 listening post, so that's pretty rough. And I'm not getting attacked right now, which does give me time to recover. And then there's this big Eldar army over here. And we did manage to take the middle. I didn't help out at all with that. These guys here just managed to take the middle. Mostly with heavy bolters. Heavy bolters was enough to take this area over. Now, fortunately, this player here goes down. He only had the one building, so couldn't save him in time. I think he rage quits. I'm pretty sure he rage quits here. Or maybe not. We'll see if he rage quits or not. Got the Confessor out. Killed one squad of Space Marines. Looks like they're upgraded. Now Eldar can use these gates to teleport around the map. Pretty big loss for Sister of Battle. Sister of Battle's losing a lot. And something I learned after watching this replay a few times is, I don't know who it is, but someone is giving Sister of Battle tons and tons of resources. Just tons and tons and tons of resources. So this Sister of Battle player has like 800 resources, which is a lot. I'm not sure who sent it, but this Sister of Battle player is getting boosted. Again, all these are set to anti-vehicle. You could put them in melee stance. Their melee damage is actually really high. Very expensive army. Each of these girls cost power. So very expensive army there. This is why you need an Eldar player. Eldar are just better than everyone. Here I'm getting attacked by Space Marines. Nothing I can really do to stop that, to be honest with you. Space Marines are just better than Sisters of Battle. So I have no real way of stopping this. And then Tau really likes to fight me for some reason, even though Chaos is attacking him. Here's the assassin. I don't know if they noticed it or not. I guess they noticed it. There we go. Now the Space Marine player quit. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, assassin looked like it was focused down. It's a good micro. Assassin plan didn't work, which was like my only plan. Most Space Marine players don't make detectors, so I was actually surprised that I was very surprised that Space Marine made detectors. Funny aircraft battle going on. Now I knew here my army was just not strong enough, so I decided to go for vehicles. Now if this guy makes rocket launchers, I'm screwed. So I am thinking of what if he has rocket launchers? Bit of a silly battle here. Scouts versus buildings. Yeah, you can see this Eldar player is just leagues above everyone. But even with that, this Eldar, I'll tell you now that this Eldar player does struggle. It's not an easy win. This isn't an easy win for the Eldar player. You'll see all these turrets here. Large, very large defense here. Obliterators doing a lot of work. Again, I don't really have an army, so Obliterators are doing all the work here. So Chaos has a very good economy. I think Chaos has like double my economy. I do think Chaos is hard to fight because they can do pretty much anything. So I actually really struggle against Chaos because they can just do just about anything. It took a lot of work, but there was a lot of defenses here. There was like 4 turrets, 2 vehicles, very large defense there. And then you got Chaos with these vehicles here. So basically everyone went vehicles. Their infantry was just, you know, not good enough. Very nice teleport from Space Marine. Again, Grey Knights are really hard to deal with. So Space Marine's level 3. He did have this point longer than I did. This point here. So Space Marine had that point for most of the game. Now you see how good this Eldar is, but you'll see this Eldar player gets focused down, which you'll see here in a bit. He'll get focused down here in a bit. Very big Chaos army. Now this guy here was actually very bad at economy. Very good player, but he didn't start economy booming. You didn't start economy booming until a couple minutes ago, and you really want to economy boom around the 10-minute mark. So this guy here this guy has a pretty big economy right now, but he should have done this like 10 minutes ago. And because of that, he's actually very far behind. He's very, very far behind. And again, this is where rocket launchers would have been a pretty big deal. You could rocket launcher this, and you can rocket launcher this vehicle here too. This is where that big Sister of Battle army would have came in handy. And then you got this fight over here. So this guy here did scouts and defense, and now he's switching to actual army. Librarian. Seer Council, so Eldar's tier 3. I think Sisters is tier 3. Yeah, Sisters is tier 3. Chaos is tier 3. Got possessed ones. This player here gets taken out. I think in hindsight they should have focused down the Chaos player. The Chaos player was the real threat. Pretty big fight here. My Exorcist actually gets sniped. You'll see my Exorcist get sniped here in a bit. So massive fight here. I think Eldar lost like 2 or 3 squads already. Seer Council down. There it is. My Exorcist got sniped. So definitely good players. Definitely not, you know, new players. My only problem with the Sister of Battle player is you can see here just now getting Faith. And you should have gotten Faith a while ago. And also the Sister of Battle player is floating like really hard. Pretty strong Tau army. This is a way stronger army than I have. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this army. Looks like the Defilers did get taken out though. The 4 Defilers. All 4 Defilers got taken out. And here Eldar actually really struggles. Look at that. Eldar is really struggling over here. Big fight here. Space Marine quits. Space Marine was very close to taking this. Space Marine was very, very close to taking this out. So I'm not sure why he quit. Space Marine could have easily. This is a very expensive fight. You could have turned the tides right here. So Space Marine should have kept on going. Sisters quit. Sisters had like 1,000 resources and quit, which is a bit of a jerk move, I think. And then the host quits. This is the host. Host is what? Tier... I would say tier 3. Looks like Kaon. Kaon is Kroot. So, Kroot Hounds and all that. And yeah, there you go. So that's the end of it. Got about I would say 2 rage quits. Got 2 rage quits going on. Oh, I didn't even notice Eldar took over this area. Pretty nice. But yeah, I hope that gameplay was good. 2 rage quits. These 2 here said GG and left. So pretty respectful quit. And yeah, it's what? January. It's January 17th right now, so I think this is a pretty good start to the year. Some Dawn of War gameplay. It is winter and I'm getting sick, but pretty good gameplay here. I do have my artillery. I got this blasting. I try to hurt Tau. And yeah. Rough game for me because I always needed a detector for the, Tau and all that. So I always needed a missionary. I'm trying to get faith, but my buildings keep going down. This building went down like 5 times. So getting faith was really rough. At this point in the game, my army was terrible. My army right now is garbage. So right now I'm going tier 4 to make up for it. To make up for my terrible army, I'm going tier 4. That was my plan. And I think these guys here are already tier 4. Yeah. Avatar Kane. I think this Chaos player has been tier 4 for a long time. So tier 4, just everybody's tier 4 basically. Tier 4 against Tau. And yeah. Guess that's it. I thought this was a pretty good replay. I'm going to show you the end screen. I'm going to show you who did best. So Chaos got top score, which you wouldn't expect. He was in like 2 fights, but he got top score. And most of that was from the Obliterators. Higher economy than anybody else, which is funny because he had like 5 listening points. But higher economy than everyone else. Even the guy who got boosted, which is interesting. Eldar player got the most kills. Makes sense. He wiped out Sister's army twice. So, makes sense. I got 20 kills, which is pretty bad. Again, Sister Battle really struggles. If I had more faith, I think I would be alright. I just needed more faith. But my buildings kept going down. The Space Marine player actually got 48 kills. The one who lost first. So 48 kills from the guy who lost first. Pretty good. And again, all these guys here have about 500 hours or more, I would say. I'm pretty sure everyone here has about 500 hours or more. Let's see. Yeah, so right here. Sister Battle got boosted. 375. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where it went. I'm not sure how to read this. I'm not sure if the sister battle player sent 375 or received 375. I'm not exactly sure how to read that. Looks like, I don't know. I'm not even sure how to read that. I'm not sure if it's giving 375 or receiving. There's no real. Anyways, that's gonna do it. Eldar kicked butt. I struggled a lot, but I kept the enemy busy. Tao really wanted me dead for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why Tao focused me, but oh well. Random teams, so nobody really knew each other. There was some teamwork between these two players, but I would say that's about it. A little bit of chit chat from these two. And yeah, hopefully that's a good start for the year. Let me know. And bye.